What up? This is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Pandas. Let's rock this. I had been meaning to watch this new documentary because I think pandas are the most adorable animals ever. I know they are bears, so when they grow up to be big, they will do what bears do, so you have to be careful with them, but they're not cuddly, plushy dolls. They're bears. But when they're like tiny, only a few months old, they're just like, oh, you feel like you just want to hug them. They're so adorable. So thank you to WB for having me at their press screening. And not only that, I also had the chance to watch this on IMAX big screen and in 3D, which makes the immersive experience all the more breathtaking. Pandas is an informative, enlightening, mind blowing, eye opening documentary that emphasizes how much we can do as humanity for endangered species when we allow science to bridge the gap between all sides of our world. The story starts out at Chengdu Panda Base in China, where scientists work tirelessly to prepare captive born cubs for the wild. One of the researchers is Hao Rong, also known as Panda Mom, whose passion leads her to initiate a new technique inspired by a black bear rehabilitation center in New Hampshire headed by Ben Killam. With the help of fellow researchers Jake Owens and Bai Wen Li, who spent a lot of time with their chosen panda Chen Chen, this East meets West adventure of cross-cultural collaboration turns out to be a very mutually beneficial endeavor for the sake of not just the pandas, but also wildlife in general. The filmmakers behind this project are the same guys who gave us Born to Be Wild, and their decision to use IMAX cameras for this one pays off successfully because it manages to capture some of China's most incredible and hard to reach terrain and countryside. I'm telling you, if you have always wanted to visit China, this documentary will make you be even more unable to contain your excitement about someday visiting the place. Because the film's larger than life IMAX feel to it will absolutely transport you away from your theater seats. I mean, my god, they even used a drone to carry stereo 8K. And so the technology that filmmakers David Douglas and Drew Feldman put into all this totally shows in every frame. Whereas other documentaries were just about point and shoot the cameras and let the pandas in the wild do their thing, and then the filmmakers would somehow build some kind of a story around it, just like what Disney Nature did with Born in China, for example. For this one, however, they did not have to create a story because the story is already there. It's basically just a door welcoming you in, inviting you in to this journey of these scientists as they interact and as they help Panda Shen Chen to slowly but surely adapt and adjust to her wildlife nature. All of a sudden, we, the audiences, become some kind of concerned parents as we witness Panda Shen Chen take her first steps outside the safety of captivity as she sniffs her way forward, examining each rock, alerting herself to any potential threat, and making sure that the path that lies ahead of her is safe. There's that part on the back of our head just feel worried, and we're wondering if this whole strategy would backfire. But just like letting your kids at the 18th years of age to be out of the house to find themselves, there's a bit of faith that needs to accompany that scientific method. For this case, to let Chen Chen's well-trained instinct to kick in. Kristen Bell, whose crystal clear, soothing voice as Anna in Frozen narrates this wonderful adventure, and with a runtime that's no longer than an hour, Pandas is sufficient enough to celebrate the dedicated men and women of science in their effort to combat pandas' extinction in the midst of our global fight against climate change. The whole East and West collaboration part of this documentary is what fascinates me the most. because it goes to show that what we have in common is more significant than our differences. It rises above TV pundits fear mongering about each other's country's political views. When we set those aside and just focus on sharing information, exchanging knowledge, and empowering each other, then there's hope for our planet after all and the animals that live in it. We are not beyond saving. So that's it. That's my reviews of the adorable pandas. Share your thoughts in the comment section below and share this video with all your friends on the YouTube verse and subscribe to my channel. This video is made possible thanks to your support on Patreon, so please help support this channel by going to patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Sign up there today and become my patrons. Let's rock this.